Okay. It says we're live. Barbarian, welcome aboard. Suppose I could have just asked you if I was live. How you doing, my friend?
Barbarian King said, Doyoik today.
I'm not doing okay. Okay.
Barbarian King said, doing okay.
I was gonna say I think you've discovered a language I've never seen before. Is that Welsh?
Barbarian King said, lol.
Flateska asked me yesterday if I was using the
Invad 3 RDIZ
welcome
said,
aboard, Diz.
Snow howdy RP howdy King.
Flateska asked me yesterday if I was using the handmade laser pistol mod, and I didn't know off the top of my head. The answer is yes,
Barbarian
I am.
King
And I
said,
will show
Hi
it.
Invader.
I think that's all the Discord sharing I need to do. Where is my chemistry set? It's in here somewhere. There it is.
One day, we'll put this back together, better than ever.
Where is it? Handmade energy weapon. I like this. I saw this mod and instantly liked it, and I certainly hope that Flateska comes in so I can share that with him.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
How about you get off my machine here? Get off my machine. Thank you. The handmade energy pistol can have numerous upgrades. And because I'm up to Science 3, I can get it all the way to overcharged. So I will.
Hey, General.
It is an outstanding young pistol. Now, obviously, I can't do too much showing you what it looks like because perspective. Well, I can in my inventory, I guess, can't I? Inspect is right stick. Right trigger to zoom. It looks completely homemade. You put a energy cell, a couple of resistors, it looks like a capacitor, and some kind of emitter on the end. Hey, Zero. And
00
bam,
Core
you have a laser
said,
weapon.
Hello Rob, cool hot beverage. 00 Core said, Hello everyone cool.
And use the standard
00
energy
Core
cells.
said, This BK cool hot beverage. Barbarian King said, Hi Zero hot beverage. Invad 3 RDIZ said, Hello Zero.
That voice. It is never going to get old. I believe I just determined that we have to go advance the main quest line for a while. I do have to say that I do love what we've gotten accomplished here so far, and I have some plans to make it get further, but we do need to keep advancing.
We'll find it.
the main quest line, and I've done all of the sub quests up to I've already done all of Paladin Dance's stuff. I've joined the railroad. I've gotten Ballistic Weave. Oh, speaking of armor, the armor workbench is in here. Yeah, smoke your cigarette.
Don't worry.
The Minutemen uniform can be upgraded. I already did that, okay. Or it was that way when I got it. Don't worry, Piper, you're not missing anything. But at this point, I think we have to... we have to go defend Abernathy. So let's fast travel up to the Red Rocket. And we will approach Abernathy from the side. I hope everybody's doing well today. I asked King and he spoke Welsh to me, so... Oh, it's nighttime. I was going to say I'm going to go inside and wait, but I already got into the cells, so that fight's going to happen whether I'm there or not.
Bam Bumblebee said, Hi. Setohui said, Did
Hey,
you get
Bam.
the robot drinking buddy from the Shamrock Tap House yet?
I did
He
not
cools
get...
down your Nuka-Colas and make them frozen if you choose to keep him at one of your settlements.
I did not get him yet,
Barbarian King
but I
said,
intend
"Hi,
on getting
Bumble."
him.
I hope you're here to help.
That's right.
Barbarian
What's the
King
trouble here?
said,
Some raiders have been
"Hi,
threatening us
Set."
if we didn't give them
Invad 3
supplies. We told them to
RDIZ
take a flying leap,
said,
now that we have the
"Checks."
Minutemen backing us up. But they didn't seem too impressed. Said they'd be back with their friends to make an example out of us. We're not soldiers. We're hoping you can help us set up some defenses before it's too late.
I already set up defenses, so... Where is my, fastest firing? I guess the Glock is the fastest firing weapon I have.
Oh, now it's...
Well,
00 Core said, "Just curious, I accidentally left a jug of mayo out overnight. Should I throw it away or would it still be good? Thinking face. Gonna also look this up in Google, but just curious."
Was your room temperature
Hot
over 80
pepper.
degrees overnight?
Hey,
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards. But the Minutemen came through for us.
If your room temperature wasn't over 80 degrees overnight, you should be fine. Open it up. Mayonnaise that's gone bad should smell like rancid oil,
said,
because that's
"That'd
what
be
it mainly
best."
is.
Invad 3 RDIZ said, "Preferably a mixing spoon, bugger the better."
Don't listen to Diz. If you've got any questions about the safety, of course, pitch it. But generally speaking, if it doesn't smell like rancid oil and your room temperature was
Invad 3 RDIZ
below
said,
80,
"Mayo just like that tastes so horrible." 00 Core said, "Nice, that makes for an easy way to check Rob. Cool."
yeah, I don't eat a lot of mayo now, but I used to. I dipped into the German way of using mayo with my fries. Looks like we're all done here, so I can go back to Diamond City. I am going to get around to getting the but he's something buddy. Beer buddy or brew buddy or
Another good one. Another good one.
We're not gonna stay smooth skins much longer if we don't get a move on.
come on, get me some clear sky. There we go. Let's go rescue Nick.
Told you your luck.
Plaz, welcome aboard. I am, and I hope you are as well.
Plasman66
His ties.
said, "Good afternoon, Rob and chat. Hope while are good
Something
today."
wrong?
00
coming in
Core
from the rain.
said, "Well, it both looks
Afraid you're
and
too
smells like
Office
mayo,
is
so I
closed.
guess it's fine tears of joy."
I know you must be
00
busy, but I
Core
won't take much
said,
of your time, miss.
"Hot
It's
beverage."
important.
You're right.
Barbarian King
I'm sorry.
said,
I didn't mean to
"Hi,
be rude,
Plaz."
but it's just
Jet Jaguar
the detective.
said,
Jet,
"Greetings,
welcome aboard,
everyone."
Jet. Nikki's
Hand
missing.
waving. Barbarian
What has he
King
gotten himself into
said,
this time?
"Hi, Jet. Hot beverage."
Don't worry. I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station.
Jet
There's an
Jaguar
old vault down there
said,
that they use as a base.
"Barbarian King hot
I
beverage."
told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup.
00 Core
Please, hurry.
said, "Hello, Jet. Cool hot
should
beverage."
be easy to spot because of his hat and trench coat. Not because half of his face is falling off and, oh yeah, he's a robot. Let's go save Nikki.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? Vault dweller with 1,000 guinea pigs? What kind of twisted experiment was that?
Yes, I have a sense of humor.
Jet Jaguar said, "At 00 Core hot beverage thumbs up."
And that pretty much covers everything. Somebody's already shooting out here. Probably the super mutants. Hi, how you doing?
Commonwealth's a dangerous
I'm
place.
just gonna take this stuff.
In
You're
bad
near
3
the
RDIZ said, "Hey, Jet."
The super mutants aren't the ones shooting. I don't think I want to start a fight between the super mutants and Diamond City security right now. Even though I really want to start a fight between the super mutants and Diamond City security. I can't get through that hole. I am a tiny person. I could get through that hole if I wanted to.
Jet Jaguar said, "At Plasman 66, would you consider a culvert build if it's done in Fallout 4?"
That's somebody alerted in there. I don't need to kill everybody in Boston. That's one hell of a roadblock you got going here, guys. What is making all that racket?
Bars now.
Bones.
Did
Hopefully those bones will quiet down by the time I come back to the library. You're supposed to be quiet at the library. I don't care if you're dead so long that all you are is bones. Just getting the Discovery XP. Piper. Who do you think's putting the creepy mannequins in the street? I know Will Smith isn't in town.
Barbarian King said, "Bit of lag."
You getting a bit of lag, King? I'm not seeing any on my end. Let me check my system.
Zero Core said, "Probably Pixel trying to scare people off again. Tears of joy."
It's possible. I wouldn't put it past her. Oh.
Barbarian King said, "Just about 10 seconds." 00 Core said, "Seems fine here. I only had a brief net disconnect on my end, but nothing from the stream yet."
I have
Slightly smiling face. Hot beverage.
I have no standby memory in use right now, and my network traffic is actually kind of light. Why am I in caution?
I must have a concussion. I can see it.
We can go into hubris if we want to. We've already gotten the Silver Shroud outfit, and we're carrying that around. Don't have to worry about Shaun right now. Piper was supposed to kill him for me, but I ended up having to do the fight. Still pretty irritated with you on that one, Pipey.
Zero Core said, I just noticed something. I'm not getting the slideshow effect I normally get when you stream. Maybe F04 does something differently than other games. Thinking face. Zero Core
It
said,
is older
hot beverage
and uses a lot less of my video card. Jedi Fallen Order uses roughly 80% of my video card. And Skyrim, now that I've modded the living crap out of it, uses 110% of my video card.
The best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl
Gonna be your last
She'll start
mistake.
swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left.
Now I'm mad. Is that it?
He's here for the detective. Nicer! Hit him!
Come on. We don't have to do this.
That idiot stuck only his head and hand around the corner.
Zero Core said, so it's a similar issue to why I do all my stream encoding on the CPU instead of the GPU. Interesting hot beverage.
I do all my encoding on the CPU as well, but it's still an excessive amount of system resources taken up by the GPU. It's very frustrating that I was doing really well with the GPU usage, and then I got dopey and switched to
Zero Core said,
thank you.
yeah, new games are resource hogs for sure. Sadly disappointed hot beverage.
I switched to the newer games and my system resources went all to hell.
Rob, 3 in the door, 1 right there. I'll get it done.
Wait a minute.
Guess this is it for you. Here's trouble.
The best part about them having to lean around shit to hit me because it usually exposes their heads. The worst part about it is sometimes it exposes them.
What was that?
Oh, he's legendary.
Wish it hadn't come to that.
He shot at us first.
You see that? Better in our hands anyway. There you are.
Stick your head out. Thank you.
That's all of them.
That's not all of them.
Whatever you dish out, I do.
Let's get this over with, Shaun.
Quick draw. Oh, thank God he wasn't using that, huh? I'm taking it because it's legendary. Oh, it's a suppressed submachine gun? Taking that too. Oh, you poor babies. Let's generate a save. Scroll on a stick. Turn off my light. I feel like eventually there's got to be a
Alhoon Gaming said, "Hey RP and chat."
Hey Alhoon, welcome aboard. I feel like eventually there's got to be a cap
Barbarian King said,
on
"Hi Alhoon."
new games using resources, but until gamers demand it, I don't think we're there yet.
Wait a minute.
Blue, we're not Hey! They're here! Guess we showed them.
I mean, there is a limit to how much people can afford to keep spending on upgrades.
T-Teo Player E06 said, "Hiya everyone." 3. Barbarian
Teo,
King
welcome aboard.
said, "Hi T." Alhoon Gaming said, "Hi T."
Just wanted to get the path clear for later.
Damn it, I hate it when they open the door. Why is that thing so loud? Hello? That you, Skinny? What? Someone's got to be there.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? For now.
Piper, you make this very difficult, Piper. Come here. Come here.
Shouldn't have crossed us.
Why shouldn't I?
Want to talk?
T-Tayer Player E06 said, I always wondered why the vault doors make so much noise.
They're 200 years old and haven't been oiled in all that time? I'm surprised any of them still work. They're also heavy as hell.
Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
T-Tayer Player E06 said, open mouth smile lol true, but it's like a big giveaway.
Well, if I was this crew here setting up shop in a vault, I would definitely not oil the door. Because it makes the entrance into the vault loud and nobody can sneak in.
T-Tayer Player E06 said, agreed.
Give him the spray and pray!
That's all of them.
That is not all of them,
What was that?
Pipey.
Back for more, huh?
Why do you always say that's all of them?
It's going to waste otherwise.
What the?
Hey, something's out there.
Fraidy cat.
Found them and they do not look friendly.
Yeah, dude. There's a reason I shot at you last. That baseball bat was not going to be your friend. But I have to admit, I didn't even see this guy. And this guy didn't even hear the fight out in the lobby. That's his own fault. All right, Pipey. Keep it moving. Let's go rescue the Clockwork Dick.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his exact words. Then he struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book? But I never... Oh, no. I gotta smooth this over, fast. Who's there?
That was better than expected.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open!
Bingo.
Rob, do you want eggs and sausage?
Gotta love the irony
Sure.
of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
Barbarian King said, "Free the tin can
I'm tracking a
pull."
murderer. The bastard who shot my husband. Took my baby. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time, muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Perfect hideout.
Most of them were incinerated 200 years ago in the war.
Hold up. I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
Your only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino! Quit razzing that detective and get down here! Shit, where'd that come from?
I see you!
Funeral.
Get out of the way!
The amount of armor I'm wearing, you need a lot more firepower, dude. 10 millimeter.
Good.
Give me a fucking break.
I can carry something if you need me to.
All I'm taking is armor right now, or ammo right now, sweetheart. And duct tape. Lots and lots of duct tape. Gotta love the fact that Vault-Tec water is clean.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, it gets the job done. bad for whoever cleans up the floors.
It's great for a porn. Not so good for stealth missions.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
I'll take your word for that, Nicky.
Wait, the hell? Got you!
Crispy squirrel bits. Just what I wanted.
How much of this you think still works?
Who made that?
Perfect.
Gain 5 action points.
Ah, cheese it.
And a lit cigarette. I already did the green paint thing.
Guess it was nothing after all. Huh? Wait a minute.
You playing hide and seek?
Jet Jaguar said, I'll be back. Cool.
Alright, Jet. Be safe.
Won't be bothering anybody now.
Always shoot for the leg. That way, if you lose the fight, they're never going anywhere without remembering you anyway.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
You thought you were getting along? What gave you that hint, Nick? When he hit you in the face with the baseball bat?
Fitness instructor?
Or when he was winding up for the second swing?
Doesn't have to be the day you die. Yes, we're not alone.
Got him right in the ghoul dangler. Oops, accidentally knocked your head off. And now I accidentally took something off of you I didn't want. Take that whiskey, though. Nicky, where are you? You go ahead.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous.
Alright. Hold on, I need these
Another
vault
locked
suits.
door.
Don't ask me why I need them. I just do. Alright?
Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Well, hold on then. Let me make that machine gun a favorite weapon then. Makes it easier to switch to if I need to. I see Nicky's already switched to a machine gun.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him!
I got anything that makes my charisma better?
T-Tayer Player E06 said, TYT Jet.
Nope.
And you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs.
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men. Now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
You smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
Better get out of here, fast.
1, 2, 3.
I don't even need to go that fast. Wait for Nikki. I'm glad I selectively choose my mods for Fallout 4 instead of a big mod pack, because I can control how overloaded it is. If it starts lagging too much, I can pull back on the mods, and I know which mods are impacting which areas of the game. When you get the big mod packs, you really have to rely on...
Anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out.
The
How did you know
author
where to
to...
find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Barbarian King said, "It going fine, thumbs up."
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone.
I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
The mod pack in Skyrim has so many mods in it, and there's so many interdependencies that I've spent the better part of 8 hours over the last week And I still am uncomfortable with the idea of disabling any mods for not knowing what other mods are going to fail. That's not something that you should have to do. And I really love how beautiful the game is. But
David Ledoux said, "Hi everybody, I was wondering how effective the companions are in combat in this game."
Welcome aboard, David. It depends on the companion.
Barbarian King said, "Hi David."
Right now, I've been using Piper. She's not super effective in combat, but I'm about to switch over to Nick Valentine.
T-Tayer Player E06 said, "Hiya David."
Ellie?
And
Are you here?
he's
Nick?
surprisingly effective.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do
Zero
ya?
Core
Here.
said,
I know an
"Hello
amount wasn't on the
David,
table when you
two
went out to find
slightly
him, but
smiling face
you
hot
deserve
beverage."
a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Jelly's
We're
Shorts
trying to find
said,
someone who's gone
"Hey
missing.
one and all."
Devil is in
Hey,
the
Jelly.
details.
Welcome
Tell me
aboard.
everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My
Zero
husband
Zero
was
Core said, "Hello
murdered.
Jelly's slightly smiling face hot beverage."
He was just trying to
Barbarian King
keep
said,
them from taking Shaun.
"Hi
and
Jelly."
They just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
Jelly's Shorts said, "Hey
There was a
Barbarian."
man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground. Sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Shaun. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human.
Aren't you an early
infiltrate
model
cities and
synth?
pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Shaun.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
I might have. Everything was foggy.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Follow Nick, which means go slow as honey in December.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has
Aren't
no
mercenaries
enemies.
professionals?
They're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Barbarian King said, Shelterin.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
Don't worry, Nick, I got your back.
That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
T-Tayer player E06 said, Lol, I'm late. Hiya,
Take a
Jelly.
look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
You left a Gwinnett Stout?
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
He likes handcuffs.
Nothing here. Did you check out that desk? Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Jelly's Shorts said,
Look at
Hey,
this.
T-Tayer.
All of a merc's favorite thing.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
No, but it does let me strip his place for loot.
The silent routine isn't getting us anywhere.
What? The great Clockwork Dick is stumped?
It's Synth Detective, jackass. If you're gonna be that way, you might as well get the make and model right. Joking aside, but what about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. Can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Good.
Hey.
There's some...
Because right now I need you to carry some junk. Oh, that's 1 pound. Oh, 2 pounds? Take that. 3 pounds. 2 pounds. 3 pounds, 2 pounds. A 2-pound camera? I'm sorry. I don't believe they would have sold a lot of those. Then again, a half-pound ladle doesn't sound, or a half-pound watch doesn't sound too accurate either.
David Ledoux said, could also equip Valentine, no?
I could give him a different gun, but he gets infinite ammo with his own gun. So I try not to. But I can give him a lot of stuff to carry. For example, I can give him all 8 of those Glocks. The excess Molotovs. The mines. The missile launcher, a couple of 44s. He won't use things that he doesn't need.
Something you need?
Nope. You're carrying everything I needed you to carry now. But the whole idea is his infinite ammo only works with the gun that he has by default.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Just like Piper.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
She starts with that 10mm pistol. You can give her a better weapon.
Just an ordinary piece of wood.
But if you do,
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut.
you have to constantly feed her ammo. Even if you give her a different 10mm pistol, you end up feeding her ammo. Unless it's...
00 Core said, Nice job, dog meat. Looks quite handsome, smiling cat with heart eyes.
Yeah, I like dressing dog meat up. The dog armor, I don't know if it really protects him or not. Some people have said that it does. Some people have said that it doesn't. It's irrelevant. It looks kind of cool. But the bandana and welding goggles just make me happy, so... Now he's going to lead me into danger, so...
Somebody please help. She's hurt.
Repeatedly lead me into danger, I should say.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
San Francisco
I'm
Sunlights.
telling you,
Kellogg's
that nose
preferred
is
brand,
second to
all right.
none.
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
I've come out here and had a death claw sitting right there at that intersection. That is a rough fight to start this trip with. Nikki's lobbing grenades.
Barbarian King said, "Yay keeps you on your toes."
Oh, and this a legendary mole rat. Steadfast lever action. Okay. That's the first lever action I've received. Don't have any ammo for it, but...
Anything useful?
I'll take that for $1. Lead us into danger, dog meat. This guy is not having a good day.
Barbarian King said, "I'm running away."
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Lost the scent, boy? Bloody bandages.
Dog meat pick up
Dog
the
meat
scent
can
again?
track this.
Alright.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
First get off the body. Thank you. What are you going to lead me to this time? Nikki's whipping around this Molotovs. I don't even know where he got them from. Oh, good, a bear. It's got a high rate of fire, low damage. High damage, lower rate of fire. No ammo.
Barbarian King said, "So how long have these clues been laying around thinking face?"
We don't need to ask questions. But yeah, the clues should not be really usable. When you think about it, a dog, a tracking dog, usually in the wild can track a human for 3 to 4 days with limited problem.
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
David Ledoux said, "Voice of Yoda Dorit or no, there is no try lol."
Exactly.
00 Core said, "Barbecue you argue anyone? Thinking face."
And Nikki certainly scorched that guy. Well, if you're not going to take us there, are you really going to make me wait for you? Come on, dog meat, get moving. Move. Now where'd you go? Teleportation dog.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
I mean, even if we
David
go...
Ledoux said, "A Star Trek dog. I am on the Force game here lol."
He would definitely have to be a super tracker, that's for sure. But on the plus side, in game terms, they probably expect that you're following the quest right away.
Barbarian King said, "Doctor Who K9.
I wouldn't mind having K9 with me. Thanks, Nick. Who's throwing a wounding revolutionary sword?
00 Core said, well, to be fair, it was you who gave him the grenades to lob around Rob. Tears of joy hot beverage.
I didn't give them to him. He got them himself. And that last one he threw at us, he literally threw at me.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
Hell of a party happened here.
00 Core said, I thought you gave him sim when you loaded him up thinking.
Oh yes, I did, didn't I?
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
David Ledoux said, you're lucky he don't use the missile launcher you gave him.
Oh, he's probably
Barbarian
waiting for
King
point-blank
said,
range for that.
I thought that too.
Another one of his stogies.
Don't ask me how dog meat just pushed me that way. I see that. Whoa, you came straight for me?
T-Tail player E06 said, open mouth smile lol, and this is why I don't give them a missile launcher.
This is exactly why I never give them a fat man. And if I ever see them with a fat man, I take them away from them.
Said, KT. Invad3RDIZ. Said, Shelterin. 00 Core. Said, right D tears of joy. Jules said, hi Rob and everyone.
Welcome aboard, Jules.
T-Tail player E06 said, hiya Invad 3R slightly smiling face hiya 0. Jules said, how's everyone doing? 00 Core said, Jules.
I'm doing really well
cool
today,
hot
Jules.
beverage.
What do you think, boy?
Barbarian King said,
our man?
hi Julie Blue Heart. T-Tail player E06 said, hiya Jules. Invad 3RDIZ said, smiley face,
You gotta
Jolly.
stick together, pal.
Jules
At least until
said,
we find Kellogg.
hi guys, Blue Heart hot beverage. Jules said, that's good Rob.
Hold it.
I don't think we're alone.
I don't think we're alone either.
Said, have I missed much Rob?
He says, I don't think we're alone as I'm shooting at turrets. Yeah, we weren't alone. Not too much. We're about an hour in.
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Nick throwing
Barbarian
Molotovs
King
everywhere.
Said, Nick just trying to fry his ass grin. Jewels. Said,
boy.
14 likes, thank you, thumbs up. Jewels. Said, okay, cool. Jewels. Said, good old Nick.
Hey Nick, are these turrets relatives of yours? I don't want to be hurting anybody you're related to. Alright, let's I ate the squirrel bits instead of squirrel on a stick. Because I'm silly like that. As I recall, there's an advantage to coming in from the top. There's the advantage.
Hell yeah.
Or one of the advantages.
Sensor reading. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Jewels. Said, collision time.
Good work, Nikki.
Dumb move.
Nick.
Speak of the devil.
Sustaining damage. Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intrusion. I must end your existence.
Where is this last one?
Asset Kellogg in danger.
00 Core. Said, although as many grenades as he has thrown, it makes me think he gets an unlimited supply to actually throw tears of joy hot beverage.
Yeah, he's carrying around a lot more grenades than I gave him, that's for sure.
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile.
You're not eliminating the hostile because you're not here.
00 Core. Said, wow, I love it. I must end your existence. Tears of joy, what a great way to say that, tears
Has
of
ordered your
joy.
termination.
I must tend to your termination. Oh, thanks. I appreciate your tending to my termination.
Yes.
Nick, there's enough room for one person in that room. You were not that person.
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you're not going to destroy me. And I'm really not all that worried about you guys. So, I'm going to do some cooking as soon as you forget about me.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Zero Core said, I hate to state the
They were
obvious
wise to
glaring issue with having to pick a lock on an emergency kit, but wow, talk about a blunder person face-palming hot beverage.
No, you are 100% correct.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
There's my barbecued yogi.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Movement detected. Curious.
Alright, where's the stairs?
I was in error. No enemy detected.
Barbarian King said, but they keep them locked up so people can't steal them. Zero Core said, rolling on the floor laughing.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word.
Jules said, you cooking there, Rob? Yet to decide what to have for dinner.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
Just a tiny bit of bacon on the eggs. I thought you'd like that.
Okay.
No cheese, though. I don't have buffet cheese. And a napkin.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Mrs. Games just brought me a breakfast for lunch.
Barbarian King said, steak and kidney pie with peas, chips and gravy.
Sausage and eggs, but you were close.
David Ledoux said, bon appetit. Jules said, all that sounds yum.
away with machines.
Jules said, "Oh king, yes, yummy face."
The object you are holding appears to be a fire hazard. Please dispose of it.
I think she's talking to you, Nick. Mr. Molotov.
If I got the chills,
Barbarian King
it'd be the place to
said,
provide 'em.
"Lol."
I regret any suffering you insist on. Order has prevailed.
Not doing them much good at this point.
That's it.
Very effective.
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take a while.
Fire officer.
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
They must be.
Movement detected. Your stealthy attack was unsuccessful, and now you must die.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
My stealthy attack was just as effective as it needed to be. That guy thought I was still upstairs.
Something out there.
No way I'm cracking this.
Do something for you?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Jules said, "Lol."
Spared no expense, did they?
Did you unlock that already, Nick?
Hacking this is beyond me. Psst.
I'm all ears.
See what you can do.
Good plan. Well, well. Not a shabby set of protocols. Bingo.
Would be nice if you do that the first time next time, Nick. Automatic laser gun. but it's 6.5 pounds, and I'm already over 200. Ah, take it anyway. You only live once.
Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
Snack.
Got an oil can, so
Jewels.
Nick
Said.
gets rusty.
Exactly, Rob.
Going up. Going up.
Dog breath. Said.
My new friend Water Bottle said to say snowman, snowman, snowman. Whatever that means. Smile with horns.
Barbarian King. Said. Hi, dog.
Engaging.
What's that? Hey, that.
Jewels. Said. Hey, dog. In bad 3 RDIZ. Said. Cooking knife. Dog breath. Said.
Hey, or grin.
Lights out for you.
How's it going, dog?
Coast looks clear.
Sometimes you need precision.
Zero Core. Said. Hello, dog. Cool hot beverage. Dog breath. Said.
All good here. Thanks. Yourself.
I can't complain. I seem to be right out of water bottles.
Barbarian King. Said. It's a mystical creature that lives in or near volcanoes. Dog winking face.
Is someone present? There you are.
Put you down.
Critical
Even break a sweat.
Not that it's an option.
Give me that helmet. I like taking those helmets.
Dog breath. Said.
Active volcanoes.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Something.
You know, Kellogg makes that joke. I don't think he would know enough about the old world to make that joke. It is not like there's television
Barbarian
and
King said, "Yay, they like to keep warm hot face." Dog breath said,
Yuck.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
he acts like he's in charge.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that,
Dog breath
figured the
said,
Commonwealth would chew you up like
Kelling got re-educated with Institute Info Programming. Focused on breakfast cereals.
I don't think we're alone.
You don't think we're alone? What gave you the clue?
Dog breath said,
Kellogg *** who autocorrect.
David Ledoux said, "Your ammunition getting low."
Yes, my Glock ammo is very low.
Jules said, "Lol." Dog breath said,
David Cool.
Yeah, get up, Nick.
Barbarian King said, "At least it wasn't Weetabix."
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
That's what you think.
Won't be able to hack this. Hey,
I'm listening.
need your expertise.
Can do. Huh. Now, how did you...
Dog breath said,
He's definitely not had his shredded wheat.
It's all yours.
Barbarian King said,
Sounds
"Lol."
like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the... office next chance we get.
Dog breath said,
If I walked in on him beating a bowl of that stuff, I'd back away real slow and quiet.
Dog breath said,
Eating.
Dog breath said,
Lol. Awkward typo.
Barbarian King said, rolling on the floor laughing. Jewels said, lol.
Awkward typo.
T-Tayer player E06 said, lol. 00 Core said, rolling on the floor laughing.
Nick, stop getting right behind me when I'm doing things.
Movement detected. Curious. Hostile sensor reading detected. Is someone present? Be warned. I cannot rely on the document.
Anyone you walk away from. Sounds good.
Clear.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
No, Nick, we would not want it to go to waste. Drugs. It's what's for breakfast.
Hello?
I knew you would reveal yourself.
They're here somewhere.
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination required. I have sustained perception impaired.
Thank you, Nick.
Dog breath said,
Town carnival in my hometown tomorrow. Gonna be loading up on local farm produce and all I can get away with from the West Indian food stall. Lovin' that curried goat drill.
Thanks, Nick.
Did good.
The cunning synth left leg. I don't know how cunning it was. After all, he did walk into the firefight.
There we go.
T-Tayer player E06 said, hiya VG.
VG!
Dog breath said,
Twice. Apparently.
Jewels said, lol not a clue. Vault Girl 145 said, hello T-Tayer player.
You got
00
guts,
Core
determination.
said,
It's admirable.
VG smiling face with open hands. In bad 3 RDIZ said, VG smiling face with hearts. Vault Girl 145 said, hello Diz smiling face with open hands.
You are hiding because you fear death.
Lights out for you.
Systems damaged. Escort your termination.
God.
Weren't there two of them?
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, he just realized that he could lose. Apparently.
Dog breath said. Nick absorbed one for spares.
Got it.
Invad 3 RDIZ said, Jules, you are great at getting people to hit that like button, smirk, open mouth smile.
Jules just encourages behavior they wanted to do anyway.
Sweet.
Barbarian King said, grab the hammer. Jules said, lol, awesome, thumbs up grin. Invad 3 RDIZ said, secretly Rob, she is holding us all hostage. Jules said, lol, yay.
Nice.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Barbarian King said, lol. Jules said, Diz, you giving away my secret again, winking face.
Yes.
Invad 3 RDIZ said, cold sweat smile. Invad 3 RDIZ said, super mouth face. Trufflat said, what you snacking on, brother?
Tater tots.
Barbarian King said, if I don't like, I don't get fed, pensive face. Jules said, Trufflat, hey.
And how you doing, true brother?
Barbarian King said, hi, true beer mugs. Invad 3 RDIZ said, when you in class and you don't want the teacher to see you snack. Dog breath said,
I like it here. The food is better than my own cooking, and all I need to do is hit the like button.
Trufflat said, hey J.E. Wells. Invad 3 RDIZ said, open mouth smile king. Jules said, king thumbs up. Trufflat said, barbarian beer mugs.
What's my weight?
Invad 3 RDIZ said,
I can afford the gas can.
Dog breath said,
Truffle saluting face.
00 core said, yo true cool hot beverage. T-Tayer player E06 said, hiya true. Trufflat said, good, about to leave the shop, yourself RP. Jules said, lol, dog chocolate left finger. Vault girl 145 said, hey true heart. Trufflat said, Invad 3R, dog, 0 and T-Tayer victory hand medium light skin tone.
Bastard won't be hurting
Trufflat
anyone else.
said,
Take a look
VG
around,
heart.
get all the intel this place can hide.
He thought he was going to get to talk to me.
All this tech. You were barely human.
T-Tayer player E06 said, open mouth smile lol nice one. Barbarian King said, I like the barbarian beer mugs especially when it's full cool. Invad 3 RDIZ said,
I too
now he is
like
a
the
Kellogg
barbarian
flake. Jules said,
beer mugs.
not a chance. 00 core said, DAMN Rob. Exploding head, that was great cool. Barbarian King said, GG. Jules said, Diz I like thumbs up grin. Trufflat said, lol.
Okay. Gathered reinforcements, cleared out, secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon.
Jules said, GG awesome. Invad 3 RDIZ said, open mouth smile.
Nick.
So, the Institute was the puppet master all along. Damn. Even I don't know where they are.
Dog Breath
They built me.
said, I wonder if Nick sees engineering magazines like Porn, Crichton style.
David Ledoux said,
Mr. Metal for
question is
Hands
that
doesn't know how
sure
to get back to
Kellogg
the
is dead
factory?
meat?
No, I skipped
Lol.
that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again.
T-Tayer player E06 said,
take a step
open
back.
mouth smile
Bring in some
ROFL.
fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, a reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Okay, I'll sniff up Piper's tail feathers.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
All right, the night
Barbarian King
the night just
said,
got darker.
Dog, don't tell everyone Nick has needs.
But the night just got darker because we need to figure out where the Institute is, right? Which is a fair assessment. Wow. I don't need Nick for this one, but
Going up.
if you can see the vent looking great up here, it's a scene change elevator, and your partner will show up.
Slacker_E said, Happy
Hey.
Fallout Friday, Rob.
Happy
Dog
Fallout
Breath
Friday, Slacker.
said,
There are unexplained strange dents appearing on mechanical parts around Diamond City.
Jules said, Hey Slacker. Barbarian King said, Hi Slacker cowboy hat face. Dog Breath said,
Slacker. Cool.
Barbarian King said, lol. In
If the
that
night
3
just got
RDIZ
darker when I found out about
said,
the Institute,
Good day there, Mr. Slacker.
it just got pitch
Wolf Girl
black.
145 said, Hey Hun Heart. T-Tayer player E06 said, Hiya Slacker.
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Trufflat said, Slacker buddy, how's the smoke today? Jules said, "That's impressive." Slacker
It is mighty
_E
impressive.
said, "VG throwing kisses TBK dog David Julie Dizio."
Wondering. Fearing.
And I will say that I do love the Pridwin. Before we go to Piper,
Slacker _E.
I want to drop
said,
off a whole
"Hey,
lot
I know
of...
those guys index pointing up light skin tone."
Hey, I know them. Wait a minute. Why is fast travel not allowed
Dog
from
breath
this location?
said,
Activate all anti-aircraft. Welcome the Brotherhood of Scrap.
"00 Core said,
Do I have to
"No
wait for the
slacker,
blimp to
cool
leave?
hot beverage."
Alright. I'm going to rinse the restroom. I'll be right back.
Slacker _E said, "0 hand purple blue piece." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "We shall build." Barbarian King said, "Our hot beverage cookie time." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "Cold beverage and hard cookies are yes." Barbarian King said, "Lol." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "I'm just teasing King." Dog breath said,
McDonald's time for me. 2 McCrispies, 1 Big Mac, vanilla milkshake and large fries.
Jules said, "Lol."
Sorry about that, guys.
T-Tayer player E06 said, "Lol." Barbarian King said, "Dog showing off winking face." David Ledoux said, "Bon appetit dog." Jules said,
Alright,
"Wow."
where's
Dog
the
breath
ladder
said,
down?
And of course a cheeseburger for the Zeph monster.
Jules
I'm surprised
said,
that dog hasn't bitten
"WB
you yet.
Rob." Barbarian King said, "WBRP."
Thank you, guys.
Slacker _E said, "You're a good dad dog." Invad 3 RDIZ said, "I'm thinking of changing the 3 in my name to E just so Fimbot had easier time pronouncing my name." Trufflat said, "Lol."
We're used to Fembot not pronouncing things correctly.
I stand corrected.
T-Tayer Player E06 said, open mouth smile lol, just hearing her say that was funny. Jules said, lol. Invad3RDIZ said, she sewed 5 words just for my name, check it out. Slacker_E said, this fembot is also Michigan 6, Diz. Be careful with that. Barbarian King said, don't suck up to fembot, be a rebel cool. Invad3RDIZ said, open mouth smile rolling on the floor laughing. David Ledoux said, you think it's better with my French name maybe? Lol. Invad3RDIZ.
Hey, at least she's saying your name correctly,
kill me."
David.
Barbarian King said, lol.
Okay, don't need that, don't need that.
David Ledoux said, you're right. David Ledoux said, Lolo.
Hey Nick, give me all that stuff I gave you. Don't worry, I'll give you your cigarettes back. Definitely give me those. God damn, give me those.
The plan.
What are you gonna do with that?
Alright, junk put away, mods. Still carrying
Barbarian King
155
said,
pounds of
Nick
stuff.
wants to set the world on fire. Dog Breath said,
Zeph has milkshake mustache smile.
David Ledoux said, Zen give a French kiss now. Dog Breath said,
No mouth face.
What am I carrying that I'm not really in need of? Can't drop that damn... Silver Shroud crap. I don't need the Kellogg's outfit. I've only got 125 bullets for that. Let's put that up until I have more. Down to 72 bullets for that. Wow. See if Sarah's got some ammo for me. It is Sarah, right? Sharon.
Hey there. I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
How about I just offer you some caps and you offer me ammo? All you've got is 45 rounds. I was coming in here looking for 38. So that's not going to help me. Let's go sniff Piper's tailpipe. Feathers, feathers. Nick said feathers. Tail something.
Hey, you see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Jewels. Said. Lol. Dog breath. Said.
Earlier, I found a copy of Dragon Balls in the bottom of one of my cupboards.
I'll take a look. Sure.
I put it on Xbox to see what it's like because I can't remember.
Do I have a good amount of drugs with me or no? No jet with me. I have not been a good drug dealer this game. I do have 14,000 caps though, so I can afford all of the useful ammo. He has no 45-40.
Said. Hey, Eric.
Mikey.
Slacker_E. Said.
Welcome on board.
Oh, behave, fembot. Dog breath. Said.
Mikey, saluting face.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. Nick is good people. You know what I mean.
00 core. Said. Yo, Mikey, cool hot beverage.
Nikki's good people. And Nikki is good people.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and Hard Luck all seem to
Quick
run
smoke.
together like acid
Said.
rain down an
Sup,
old sewer.
dog.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally
Quick
letting
smoke.
me in on this
Said.
case of yours.
Hey, Zero.
What's the
Vault
story?
Girl 145. Said. Hey, Mikey. Jewels. Said.
We need help,
Smoke,
Piper.
hey.
This man named Kellogg kidnapped my baby. But
Quick
that wasn't
smoke.
all.
Said.
He was working
Hey,
with the Institute.
VG.
He gave them Shaun.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now.
Quick smoke. Said.
Commonwealth.
Jewels, hey. Dog
Feared and
breath.
hated by everyone.
Said.
Nick identifies
Sometimes
as
they snatch
human,
people
but
in the
his
middle of the
pronouns are it.
And sometimes
Buzz.
they leave old synths behind.
Invad
remind
3
us that they're out there,
RDIZ.
but
said, Nick is very good character amongst characters such as the elusive
Where the
man.
Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Shaun.
Kellogg. Huh.
And like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
Yeah, if only.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains.
His
You
brains.
know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but
Quick
what choice
Smoke
do we have?
said,
We got no
lately
leads,
I
nothing.
had enough
That old
is
merc
oh my
brain just
back,
might have all the
oh
secrets we
shit
need
that's
to
a
know.
new pain, and sometimes oh god.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream
Jules
scoop.
said,
I'm sure you'll
I
manage.
went there the other
Whether
day.
we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
No, I'm going to take Piper because you're going anyway.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble.
That way we're all going across the Commonwealth.
We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Dog breath said,
Aging is such a graceful experience.
Oh, good. I didn't have anything stored in you.
Barbarian King said, these synths have a thing about brain probing.
Read the paper, lady. Trust me.
Quick Smoke said, yeah right. 00 Core said, I wish dog tears of joy. 00 Core said, hot beverage.
And here all I thought it wasn't the years, it was the mileage. Where are you going? I need you.
Dog breath said,
That synth that mugged me wants to learn which end is more efficient for probing the brain.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said
Dog
that?
breath
Coming up to my
said,
office later.
Fisto ain't gentle.
00 Core
They're the real
said,
enemy.
you're not wrong Rob, the more mileage on your body, the harder getting older is I know hot beverage.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us
Quick
if
Smoke
we're not afraid.
said,
Now,
"For all you
who's
nerds
scared of
like
the
me, the new
Not
Avatar
us.
movie
And
is
which
streaming
town in
on
the
Disney."
Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Speaking of Disney, I heard a rumor that they're talking about selling Lucasfilm.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is.
Cleo.
Hi. This is one of the few places in the Commonwealth that accepts schools.
Barbarian King
Not like those
said,
bigots in Diamond
"Yay it
City.
is."
You're blocking my light, doll.
Ma'am,
Hey, Cleo.
every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Another one with no 45-40. How am I ever going to use that lever action? It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Zero Core said, "I love KLEO, she is great. Purple Heart." Dog Breath said,
BBL.
Be safe, dog.
Voldgirl 145 said, "You don't get that type of ammo until Far Harbor, sadly." Barbarian King said, "Later dog."
Technically, you shouldn't be getting,
Voldgirl 145 said, "Night dog." 00 Core
you
said,
shouldn't be getting the
"TC
762
dog
until
cool."
Nuka World and it's showing up at Cleo's place.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out
Quick
on
Smoke
you.
said, "TC
I'm
dog."
always downstairs.
Barbarian King said, "VG on speed dial again."
She might have been hitting a little bit of the jet on her way over here. You might want to check on that.
Voldgirl 145 said, "Lol."
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's
Voldgirl
memories.
145
Guy named Kellogg.
said, "Don't you know jet will make oi jittery."
You don't realize that the memory
It'll also make it difficult for you to speak.
living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret
Barbarian
of the
King
Commonwealth.
said,
You need this,
"Lol."
and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Did you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar...
David Ledoux said, "And I thought my language was complicated." 00 Core said, "Rolling on the floor laughing. OMG Rob, you're killing me. Rolling on the floor laughing."
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue. injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There
Said,
could be long-term
"Lol."
side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them.
Well, French almost killed me for 2 years in high school, but I don't think it's as complex as misspelled English.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Well, you're not a companion right now, so it doesn't affect
Start
our
cackling like an old grizzled
companionship.
mercenary. Pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Let me get my Rob Kofun magazine.
Oh, take your time.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of
I
any
really
of it,
like
Doc.
this chair.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a
Jules
host, while your
said,
consciousness
"Is cool,
drives
Rob."
through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, I definitely think that this would be a great way to build a computer chair.
Initiating brainwave migration.
Some real
between the
comfortable
transplant and the
seating.
host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant.
The monitor
It's
comes
degenerated,
down
but
in
it's
front
there.
of you,
We're going to
and
load you into the strongest memories
you
we
can get
find.
some surround
They
sound.
might not be stable. Just hold on.
Almost full immersion without having to be so isolated
me?
that people couldn't walk up and say, "Hey, I need your
The
attention."
simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the
Dog
earliest
breath
intact memory I
said,
can find.
All that chair is missing is a commode.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
The thing about happiness is
Try that one.
you only know you had it when it's gone.
That's not true.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
The window has a memory?
It's gonna be fine. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh.
I never
I was
noticed
hot
the
shit,
window had a memory.
The gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me.
00 Core
Almost certainly
said,
lived longer.
Me either, Rob. I just learned something new as well. Tears of joy.
I've been playing this game since it came out, basically.
Let's keep looking.
And just found that window had a memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
Barbarian King
And
said,
you
I seen right
weren't
through that
there
window.
to
Cool.
help them.
Jules said, Lo, I'm the same.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
Here you go. 7 years later, you discovered a new part of the game.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Now I'm looking for any other memories.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well.
Jet Jaguar said,
B748.
and open. Oops, I mean back. Barbarian King said,
Welcome back, Jet.
WB. Dog Breath said,
I can't remember if I knew about that
Impressive.
window or
We may have
not.
something to talk about
There's a
after
mod
all.
that allows you to skip the Kellogg Memories
has got to tell us
sequence.
something.
A mod I have utilized from my second playthrough.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connect to
Dog
me.
Breath said,
Hey, Jet. Cool.
Jet Jaguar said, Thanks,
Big
Barbarian
heads
King
never
and
liked
RP.
taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like
Jet
me.
Jaguar said.
But they
Dog
needed
breath,
me.
hand waving.
I made sure they knew it.
We're still working.
Big heads never liked taking
The
orders
scientists
from
are the same.
dirty. I was
Jewels
now the
said.
Institute's main
Hi,
operator
Jet.
in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
That's good.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person
Slacker
he shouldn't have.
_E said. He should have kneecapped her for trying that.
Hopefully it's all
Jet
just...
Jaguar said.
Even
Hello,
then,
Jules.
I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Find it. Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one. Here.
How many guns does he need to have holstered?
Bald Girl 145 said. I think Kellogg lied there.
Almost.
Yeah, I don't think that he's killed kids.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Before.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go.
Dog Breath said.
Why would he lie to himself?
Jet Jaguar said. Hello B. G. Bald Girl 145
Let's go.
said. Hello Jet.
At least we still have the backup.
Weak people lie to themselves all the time, dog.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a
Invad
very
3
recent memory.
RDIZ
So,
said.
good news, I
Hey
think.
Jet open mouth smile. Dog Breath said.
But it's an internal monologue.
That's usually when you lie to yourself.
Jet
You're
Jaguar
reinforcing something
said.
you want to
A shell
believe.
casing sounds effect from a revolver. Thinking face.
Kellogg. It's okay.
Slacker _E
One of these days you're
said.
gonna get your head
If you let the kid go, Mommy and Daddy would be hunting for Shaun.
Minimizing my exposure
Jet
to
Jaguar
civilians is a
said.
priority.
Forget I said
Invad 3 RDIZ
So what's
hand
the big
waving.
crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left?
Bald Girl
As in,
145
he's gone rogue.
said.
Name's
Not about
Dr.
that.
Brian
About them not
Virgil.
refreezing all the dwellers in the vault.
know he's
I think there
hiding
is something
somewhere
somewhere
in the
that talks
glowing
about
sea.
how father killed them right
Here's his
before he
file.
unfreezes you.
No, the
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this.
they
Capture and
they
return, or
sabotage the pods
Elimination.
at the
He
point
was
where they
working
grab
on a
Shaun.
highly classified
The
program.
only one that they refreeze properly
One of the
is
top
you.
bioscience boys? Damn. So,
It is
Guess you're taking
documented
the
in the
kid back
game.
with you.
I don't remember exactly where. I
Affirmative.
think it's in.
Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
It's in. You have to collect it through the terminals
Yes.
in the
Stand next to
institute.
me and hold still.
Okay.
Vault Girl 145 said, "Okay."
X688, ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Dog Breath said,
I think the decision is to use the vault's remaining resources
Now it
to
all makes
preserve
sense.
the backup.
Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
See, personally, I think
Barbarian King said, "Yay."
I think the biggest problem that is presented is, scientifically speaking,
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what
every
kind of side effects the
adult
procedure
in
might
that
have had.
vault
Slacka_we
is a potential
said,
backup.
"You would think they would want to keep them all as unspoiled backup subjects."
Exactly. Scientifically speaking, they're
okay, Doctor.
they're all potential backups.
Thank you.
Vault Girl 145
monitoring yourself.
said,
We have
"That's
to
what
be
I
sure
thought
there's
also,
no
but I think
long-term
Father contradicts it."
Are you
Dog Breath
ready to talk about what
said,
happened in there?
Ideally, yes. Slacker.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute
Vault Girl
scientist could answer all kinds of
145
questions.
said,
Where did the memory
"When you
say
talked
he
to him
was?
after the fiasco at
The
Bunker
glowing
Hill."
sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way
Zero
to combat the
Zero Core
radiation there.
said,
It's called
"Well,
the
Rob,
glowing
if
sea.
I'm not mistaken, had you checked the other pods had all failed and your character and her hubby and baby were the only survivors." Thinking Face 00 Core said, "Hot beverage."
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A.
Barbarian King
So be sure to
said,
find a way to get through
"Fiasco,
there with
nah,
your
it was a
life
glorious battle collision." Vault Girl 145
I unplugged
said,
Mr. Valentine
"Lol."
first.
I think it would have been
Remove the
funnier
implant
if Amari
while you were
spelled
waking up.
dead, D-E-D,
He's waiting
dead.
for you upstairs.
Don't look at me like that, Doc. I'm only taking the stuff that it says I can
Slacker_we said,
better
"Can you
days,
mod a different outcome to the abduction scene? Or is that not allowed?" Jules said, "That was cool."
There is no way to mod
Girl
a different
145
outcome to that scene
said, "At
that
least
I'm
you can
aware
shoot
of.
the Brotherhood and R without repercussions during the battle."
But, as I recall, there is a mod that gives you your spouse as a synth. And they can be a companion.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking
Dog
about?
breath. Said.
Wait,
Synthetic
Were you just
spouse.
playing a joke on me?
Yeah.
That's
Slacker
for you to
underscore
wonder, and
E
for me and Kellogg's
said,
memories to
I'm
know for
ignorant to the
sure.
modding rules.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's
There,
get
there are
going.
certain things that
Or
just
I could
can't be
head back
done
to Diamond
because
City.
of the way that
Dog breath. Said,
Bethesda laid
BG
out the
got
game.
the idea smile with horns.
Let's get going, Nick.
I'm going to
And
take
one
Nick
heck of a ride
because,
so far.
realistically
Let's see where it
speaking,
takes us
Piper would be in danger for the radiation. See you later, Pipes. We're going to head up to Sanctuary and get me a suit of power.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed.
Jewels. Said, by Piper, Bulls Girl 145. Said, I had ulterior motives. I wanted all the R armor for my settler's smile with a halo. Slacker underscore E. Said, not sure I would want a spouse companion that could snap your neck during an argument.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the
Trufflat
lobby all day again?
said,
Or are you actually
Home
gonna
now
go
I can
down
actually
and
watch
do some
LOL.
work?
Slacker underscore E. Said, hey True.
It's
00 Core. Said, while Piper may be annoying, at least I like seeing her butt when she walks away. Tears of joy.
Keep robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if
Said,
you've had the beer
Slacker
down at
buddy,
the third
how's the
rail,
smoke
but I
today?
swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer. Found this holotape while doing repairs at the
Jet
restaurant.
Jaguar.
Delivery notice
Said,
for the brewing machine.
Happy Fallout
Pre-war.
Friday.
Thing
Trufflat.
is,
Beer mugs.
it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all, done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact, which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Wasn't planning on stiffing you. 100 caps and a cut of the beer. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Trufflat
Great. So,
said,
brewing
Yo
machine
Jet
is in
buddy
the
beer
basement of
mugs.
an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here.
Slacker underscore E. Said, much better. It's heading toward North Carolina. Love you, gesture light skin tone.
I understand the wind's changed direction a little bit too, so alleviating a little bit of the smoke.
Trufflat said, I definitely have experience with smoke. It definitely sucks.
It definitely does. Okay, so crouch down. Take out at least
Better keep
a
your
weapon.
iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
And quick travel to Postal Square, which is the closest thing I have to the tap house. And once I get the brewing buddy,
Jewels
I
said,
can send it to
I
my
need
settlements.
tea.
I ain't giving it to Rufus. Don't get me wrong, Rufus is a nice guy and all, but I can have ice cold beer all the time.
When I thought we were getting along.
I thought I saw something.
Trufflat said, I need beer lol.
Didn't stay away, huh? Don't move.
It's a rough spot that I came into.
We'll be taking that.
I saved you. Trust me, I saved you. You're a cow, what do you know?
Barbarian King said, hot beverage beer mugs, hydrate. Jules said, he's saying thank you.
I hope you were smarter than this.
Holy shit! Run much?
Jules said, run lol.
I'm not even taking your legendary weapon. How do you like that?
Barbarian King said, legendary collision.
Ha! I get to loot your body by blowing your head off. That works. Where'd that chickie go?
When you turn up, you're dead.
The only one I can't find is the chick I was chasing. Why don't you try and make some more noise, Nick? I'm not giving you the Molotovs, Nick, so don't even ask. Tell me about it. I mean, she took off running. I've had
Jaguar
them run around a
she
corner.
Is playing hard to get.
She's probably in Quincy. She took off so hard.
Hey!
You do that a little too well.
Jules said, I recon she needed to spend a penny.
Who's out there? I found him!
Now, where'd you go?
Why don't you
So long! Ow!
You're in for it now.
Jules said, ouch.
Your shotgun was not the right weapon. Pardon me.
Jules said, Rod just happy looting lol.
I am just happy looting.
Stubborn, I'll give you that.
I am a little stubborn. You're pretty accurate with that thing.
Should've just run.
Well, you know, y'all could have just run.
Where'd the little bitch go?
But you chose not to.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. Shit. Must have scared him off.
Right. Nick? Not very good for your health to come walking up behind me loudly during a firefight. You know that, right?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's on!
Don't underestimate us again.
When in doubt, advance.
Got it.
Time to go to the cellar. What the heck is that? It's a machine. There might be somebody alive in the cellar. That hurt.
Barely see a thing.
Drinking Buddy, that's what his name is.
Dog breath. Said,
Rob
Security's too
doing
tight.
the bond with that pistol cool.
Heads up.
Go on.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Done and done.
Yeah, I run around until I find a suppressed pistol, and then I move the
This.
Barbarian King. Said, lol.
suppressor onto the one that I have modified most. Didn't you just tell me that you got in there?
Jewels. Said, nice go Nick. Vault Girl 145. Said, isn't there a holotape with the password on it for that terminal?
There might be.
Beginning startup sequence unknown. Hardware detected. Auxiliary BIOS detected. Flashing operational subroutines. Micro brewers operational. Internal bottling mechanism
Dog breath.
operational.
Said,
Output dispensary
Yeah.
operational.
But don't ask me
Detecting
where
brewing
ya.
subroutines.
Barbarian
Holotape
King.
detected
Said,
for
I think
with
so.
a pale ale. Startup sequence complete. Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
Vault Girl
Cold and
145.
refreshing.
Said,
Do you know how
red
long
tall
it's
chest
been
on top of the
since I
shelf
had
overlooking
cold
Buddy.
beer?
Very good. I appear to be operating at an optimal level. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Barbarian King.
Change of
Said,
plans.
the wee
I've
walk
decided
part.
to keep you myself.
Understood. Are you ready to set the
Dog
parameter?
breath.
Oh,
Said,
at
Index
this time,
pointing up.
I'm ready.
very good. Please select the default location. Perimeter accepted. Beginning transit.
Oh yeah, I could have gotten up there. All I would have had done is... Drinking buddy password. How did Drinking Buddy get out of here? He's going up this way? We're going up this way.
Barbarian King said, now all the MM can get plastered.
Don't say the general doesn't take care of morale.
Dog Breath said,
Told you it was their smirk.
Yeah, but I had Nick with me. I didn't need it.
Vault Girl 145 said, lol. Dog Breath said,
Smile with a halo.
Somebody's shooting in the area. My power armor isn't at Sanctuary, it's at the castle. So I don't need to go to Sanctuary to get power armor. And Nick doesn't need power armor, so I don't need the second set of power armor. So we'll just fast travel.
Dog Breath said,
I wouldn't want to work as a MM. Not sober anyway. Their basic kit is pitiful.
Well, that's why I've militarized them and got them actual armored uniforms and real training and upgraded gear.
Let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Barbarian King said,
doesn't really matter.
They got great
I'm here
t-shirts.
now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way
Dog Breath
Took
said,
me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth.
After all the
When I
shit
took
that
up
I've
there
given
back
Nick,
when, people were just as
he's
scared of
happy
the
with me
Institute as they are
to get
now.
into the next
Maybe
stage
more.
of friendship.
The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman
Did-
type shows up
did
in
Gravy just walk by and
heads
mean
down
mug
to
Nick?
Power noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. pride and joy of the mayor back then, a man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs.
Dog Breath
I took her home
said,
and the mayor dubbed me a
I
hero.
survived total war in the Commonwealth, and all I have to show for it is a cool t-shirt,
Waking up in the city
a
was
limb,
tricky at
and a
first, but
case
I never
of
tried
gut
to hide
rat
what I
worms.
was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins.
Barbarian King
never forgot I
said,
rescued the mayor's
rolling on the
daughter,
floor
so they
laughing.
started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Took you long enough to tell me all that,
Dog
Nick.
Breath said,
I wanna pray paint Nick to a crash test dummy finish.
Dog Breath said,
Spray paint.
Jules said, cool hearing his story.
It is actually very cool hearing his story. I do like hearing from Nick. Ah, see, another suppressed carbine. That's why I pick all the carbines up.
Zero Core said, I need to run to the post office. Hopefully I will be back. Have a great stream.
Well, I
Rob.
hope the post
Leaving
office
it up
doesn't
in
destroy
browser.
you.
Cool hot beverage. Zero Core said, later everyone. Cool.
The best
Dog
part
Breath
about
said,
the ice cold...
TC0.
Barbarian King said, later zero hot beverage. Invad 3 RDIZ said, Snowman. Jules said, buy zero hot beverage. Dog Breath said,
lol.
Dog Breath said,
Naughty Vader.
Jet Jaguar said, later, Zero Ocore.
If I'm not mistaken, you can put any drink in Drinking Buddy.
Slacker_E said, be safe. Zero. Invad 3 RDIZ said, shushing face. Dog Breath said,
winking face.
What is an atomic rollerball?
Invad 3 RDIZ said, bye bye Uncle Zed. Dog Breath said,
No man's no man's no man.
Ah. I think I'm not going to go to
Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, he.
Well, Ellie, what do you do here?
Invad 3 RDIZ. Said, that reaction from Rob.
You do nothing here.
Barbarian King. Said, lol. Dog breath. Said,
Water bottle was welcomed temporarily as a focus for abuse. Smile with horns.
Jet Jaguar. Said, the atomic rollerball goes with one of the Nuka World games.
Thank you. Gonna do a little bit of building to finish the stream out because we don't quite have...
Barbarian King. Said, great for junk jet.
Great for the junk jet. I agree. We don't quite have...
Dog breath. Said,
look at Jet. Being all serious and helpful and shiz tongue out.
Jet Jaguar. Said, rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, so that gives me... that location. This is going to be the utility area. I'm going to move power generation out here. Of course, I'm going to build protection around the generator. The original plan was to come at a 90-degree angle from that. Don't you irradiate me, you damn water. I don't have time for this radiation shit.
Dog breath. Said,
protecting the generator by giving the boss nice expanses of flat ground to land their trooper on safely. Thinking face.
Come on. Well, it's actually going to be so that the Minutemen can pull their soon-to-be boats up to offload cargo.
Barbarian King. Said, Great idea. Dog breath. Said.
That's a point. Have you looked at mods for boats?
I have a few boats in my inventory. In my build inventory.
Dog breath. Said.
I has a nice USS Constipation docked at one of my castles.
Still a little bitter from the whole revolution, huh, dog? You don't have to be all that upset about it. We won fair and square.
Dog breath. Said.
With no help from the fucking French. At all.
That. You call what the French did help?
Jet Jaguar. Said. RP is so cool that he has his own boat named after him. Alhoon Gaming. Said. That looks familiar, RP.
Doesn't it, Alhoon? I told you would recognize it.
Dog breath. Said.
Just return Virginia to me, and I'll be quiet.
Jewels. Said.
The way
Well, thank you for a great stream. Later, bye everyone. Hand pink waving, face red heart shape.
Alright, Jules, you have a great night. Thanks for coming out.
Barbarian King. Said. Later, Julie Blue Heart. Jewels. Said. Still watching in background. Dog breath. Said.
Bye, Jules. Take care, smile.
Alhoon Gaming. Said. CYA later, Jewels. Bald Girl 145. Said. Night, Julie. Invad 3 RDIZ. Said. Nighty night, Jules. Jet Jaguar. Said. Have a good Jules. Vulcan salute.
Now then, that's not the one I was looking for. It's in walls, isn't it? That's the one I'm looking for. This one's going to be harder to place.
Dog breath. Said.
If Vulcan salute is the Vulcan salute, why isn't middle finger the Klingon salute?
Oh, you got me there, dog. It would make sense. It's probably why it's not. Now we have a reason why the water can come through to the central area here. Oop.
Dog breath. Said.
Nice.
Dog breath. Said.
Glitch the grated wall section over that inlet.
The grated walls section. Let me take a
Dog
look.
breath. Said.
Wall. Fencing.
Oh, you mean in, is it in the wire? No, it's not in the wire fence. It's not in junk. Or it might be in wire. I doubt it is. No. Maybe it is in junk. Just have to find it. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the metal bar looking fence.
Dog breath. Said.
Might be wire fencing. Depending on what mod.
Thing is, there's so many. I know what you're talking about too. I've seen it, and I think I've got a variation of it in one of the mods I've got. I think there's a variation of it in
Alhoom Gaming. Said. Try fencing in snappy builds. Dog breath. Said.
Just a thought. For aesthetics. Didn't mean to distract you from the creative process.
No, I appreciate your thought, and
Slacker
I agree with
_E
you on the
Said. Hutlage Kapla. YNLIJQIP. Dog breath. Barbarian King. Said. Yes, you did cool. Dog breath. Said.
Nah.
back over here to walls, 'cause we want to...
Dog breath. Said.
Fembot just managed to insult and alienate an entire race.
She did? How'd she do that?
Dog breath.
Oh, shit.
Said.
I now want a Klingon fembot.
Where are the mesh floors?
Slacker_E. Said. Wind Yalagotukov.
And now, of course, it's going to get dark out, and we're not going to be able to see what Rob's doing. That one is not placed correctly.
Slacker_E. Said. I'm in trouble if YT has a Klingon translator. Dog breath. Said.
Lol.
Pardon me. I wouldn't worry, Slacker.
Dog breath. Said.
If you are trying to call me ACNT, just say so. I can take it. Sleepy.
Jet Jaguar.
Sleepy.
Said. Bless you. Dog breath. Said.
Gesundheit.
Trufflat.
Thank you.
Said.
Slacker, you'd be a lot more trouble if YouTube had a Trufflat translator, just saying, buddy.
Oh, that guard's going to be angry with me. I'm going to bed. Let him stand at the gate for 12 hours.
Dog breath. Said.
LMAO.
Dog breath.
I'm
Said.
trying to get to my guard post and the general closed the gate. Is he still standing there? Alright, I placed that slightly off. I need to adjust that.
Dog breath. Said.
That's the best of the castle build set mods.
Dog
I agree.
breath. Said.
Good choice, thumbs up.
I never would have known about it if it wasn't for Alhoon. But it is definitely the best of the castle sets.
Slacker_E said, "We can usually understand you true, 98% of the time anyway." Trufflat said, "Lol."
98% of the time, we understand you all of the time.
Dog Breath said,
"It's that 2% that makes us suspicious, though."
Trufflat said, "Probably why ya love me so much, Slacker." Slacker_E said, "In the water, sweet." Trufflat said,
"Dog, the 2% is probably because I'm sober, lol."
Come on, get where I want you.
Dog Breath said,
"Beer mugs."
And they don't have a quarter floor version with the open grating. It's enough to anger me.
Dog Breath said,
"Right. It's almost midnight and I have a drive home. Later's all hand-waving grin."
Good night, dog.
Trufflat said,
"See ya, dog."
Barbarian King said, "Think Rally Girl has that mod or it's similar." Jet Jaguar said, "Safe travels, Vulcan
I think
salute."
you're right
Barbarian King
about Rally
said,
Girl using
"Night dog
this
winking
mod.
face."
Oh, nuts. It's 3 wide, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. I want it to go the other way, right? Come on now. You won't snap where I want you to. Why? Looks to me like I'm going to have to use the castle pieces all the way back. Which I kind of wanted to use the mixed, but it's just not going to work. Which is fine. I just wanted to mix it up. Time check, it is coming up on 4 p.m. So before we finish out here, there is something I wanted to do in here. You get to move over here. Yeah, I know, it's kind of bright out here now, buddy, but don't worry, you'll get an actual building around you soon. That's part of the radio tower, so I actually can't remove that. I can get rid of the seaweed, though. Barnacle. Fish. Come on, guys, you couldn't clean up?
Barbarian King said, "Nice fresh air," rolling on the floor laughing. That's not the same piece, is it? Because I pay zero attention to which direction I flip my switch. How much crap does this look like? It actually doesn't look too stupid.
I could see them cutting the hole in the roof and running the tower through it. And only with the light in certain directions do you actually see that. It's a much better setup now.
Barbarian King said, believable.
I think that's a that wants to snap in there, really? Beer buddy!
Greetings, buddy. Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require a laugh?
Tell me a joke.
A Mayan asks his friend if he would like to grab a drink. His friend says, well, I'm supposed to finish the calendar, but I guess if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Here for a laugh? Or did you want a cold beverage?
I'll take a beer.
Cold and refreshing.
He has flamer fuel. Why does he have flamer fuel?
I hope you're finding the broadcast useful.
Huh?
I'm finding the broadcast silent, which is the way I like it. Well, it's just a little bit past 4 my time. So next week we will put in the effort to remove these generators from here and put the actual power generators out there.
Jet Jaguar said, thanks for the stream, RP. Have a great weekend, everyone. Vulcan salute beer mugs.
Thank you guys for coming out for the up to roughly
Barbarian
4 hours
King
that we've been
said, adds a flavor.
running the Fallout Friday. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I certainly enjoy bringing it to you.
Barbarian King said, G Night all have fun, thumbs up TC.
VG should be running her Fallout Friday, so please, if you haven't already, scoot on over there, show her some love. I'll be back on Sunday. Well, I might be back tomorrow.
Said, thank you, smile, good sir. Rob night, everyone.
If we don't have live action role play tomorrow, I will be back with Skyrim. But if we
Barbarian
do, I'll
King
be back Sunday.
Said, Flamingo Kid.
So, and Thanks for reminding me. It is The Adventures of the Flamingo Kid. Until either tomorrow or Sunday, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. You've been gaming with RP.
Slacker_E said, "Thanks, Rob.